In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to move elements in Webflow. Whether you're just starting out with Webflow or looking to refine your skills, understanding how to rearrange elements effectively is crucial for creating a dynamic and visually appealing website. First things first, you'll want to log into your Webflow account and navigate to the specific project you're working on. Once you're there, direct your attention to the canvas where all your elements live. Now, it's important to decide which element you want to move. Click directly on the element within the canvas. You should notice a blue outline appear around it, clearly indicating that it's selected. Now that you've selected your element, you're going to want to find the Style panel, which is located on the right side of the screen. This panel is your go-to toolbox for making visual changes in Webflow. Once you're in the Style panel, you'll be able to see various options, but for today, our focus is on the position options. Next, it's time to modify the position of your element. Still within the Style panel, look for the setting labeled Position. This particular feature governs how your element behaves on the grid or in the flow of your document. You have several different options to choose from here: static, relative, absolute, and fixed. Each of these settings will alter how your element is placed on the page. For instance, setting your element to relative allows you to move it using the controls for top, right, bottom, and left that appear once this setting is selected. This is useful when you need to nudge an element slightly from its original position without taking it out of the normal flow. If you select absolute, the element will be positioned in relation to the nearest positioned ancestor, or, if none are found, in relation to the initial containing block. This is great for when you want to layer items or place them in very specific positions. If you select fixed, your element will remain in place even as the user scrolls through the page, ideal for sticky headers or similar functions. Once you have chosen the positioning type that fits your needs, you can easily make additional adjustments with the input fields that appear, allowing you to specify exactly how far you want your element to move along the X or Y axis. It's essential to preview your changes often to ensure everything appears as you expect. You can do this by clicking the preview icon, located at the top of the Webflow interface. This step provides you with a real-time view of how your changes affect your layout. If needed, you can return to the Style panel and make any necessary tweaks to get your design just right. By mastering the art of moving elements in Webflow, you develop the flexibility needed to bring intricate designs to life. So, get creative and experiment with different positioning options to see what works best for your project. Thanks for watching, and happy designing!